Hi everyone, how are you doing today? This is Mikos Mitchell, also known as DJ Too Bad Meek on 97.1 FM WMIK. I have some bad news. Yeah, so the woman that I was with for almost 8 years and the woman that I lived with for almost 7 years, she broke up with me on Friday afternoon. And her name was Heather Lynn Carlson of Hastings, Minnesota. And the reason why we broke up is because there's a lot of things. But one of them, there was no spark in the relationship. She thought there was spark there. I didn't have the spark. I didn't have the passion. I wasn't compassion. And it just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. And I was crying and sad. And I'm still sad, but I talked to Laura Maddox. I talked to Leroy Maddox. I talked to Linda Carlson. And they all agree that breakups aren't easy to deal with. It's hard, especially with me being in a relationship for almost 8 years. It's heartbroken. Yeah. I remember May 12th, 2011, the day that I met Heather in person in Iowa City, and June 18th, 2010, the day that I began talking to her on Tagged. And February 9th, 2018, the relationship ended. She broke up with me. And yes, I got anger issues. And I am in anger management, working on those issues. And I'm not going to excuse my behavior. And even though I have Asperger's syndrome, autism spectrum disorder, I don't have the excuse. We kept arguing and yelling at each other. And I was making threats to move back to Chicago or Iowa. And she kept yelling at me for no reason. We just weren't communicating. Like, the three keys to a relationship is communication, honesty, and trust. And we just weren't communicating. It just didn't spark. And were I happy with Heather in the beginning? Yes, I was. But then she said, "I seen you in your face. You're not happy." So she was trying to say this off easy. Well, maybe we can move to California and be a screenwriter. Maybe you can travel, you can see your family. And maybe when you make it as a screenwriter or in graduate school, being a social worker. But I'm not going to blame myself because I did love her at one time, and I still love Heather Lynn Carlson to this day. But it's just not like a relationship or a romantic kind of love. What I want to gain out of this experience is I gained a friendship, and her and I became best friends. And I want to thank everyone on Facebook for being there for me. And I want to thank Lee Lucas for giving me advice. You're cool. And then maybe down the line, I might live with Lee Lucas. He might be my roommate. But he's in a tough situation himself. And I'm in a very tough situation myself. So I've decided to stay with Heather's family until I get my stuff together. Till I complete my anger management until I get my shit together. And then I will either move out, try to get my own place, or try to live with Lee. Try to have roommates. And I gotta pay all my bills and stuff, and I gotta figure out the way to move. But I can just take it one step at a time. And we can live one day at a time. That's all we can do. And I wrote a 4-page letter to Heather. And she's planning on writing me back once she gets over a broken heart. And it was the reason why she broke up with me. It didn't work. We didn't make it in a relationship. It's done. It's over. It's history. But our friendship will continue. And hopefully we will continue to have be best friends forever. And whatever you do, Heather Lynn Carlson, buddy, whatever you do, I hope you find the right guy for you. I hope he can treat you better than I can. And I hope that myself, I can find the right woman for me. To find the special someone, find the right person, find the soulmate. And yeah, I want to wish you, all the ladies out there, happy Valentine's Day in a few days. And it's not just for romantic couples, it's for friends and the people you care about. Especially you, Heather, happy Valentine's Day. And you, Lee Lucas, I'm gonna help you move. And live the single life. Shit happens. Shit happens for a reason. Until next time, this is Mikos Mitchell, also known as DJ2 Bad Meek. So long.